So I had an idea recently that outside of the new moon and full moon videos, I could do these short Astro Tid-Bit videos that last for a much shorter period of time and yet keep you current on energies that were active at any given time. And I was debating which one to start with first, and I was thinking that I would give it a little bit of time because I just did a full moon in Virgo video, and then I did an addendum the day after, and I have 2 or 3 things already lined up for what I will call Astro Tid-Bit videos. And I was like, shall I do them once every couple of days? Shall I wait? Blah, blah, blah. But the bottom line is I'm going to do it as I'm inspired to do it. And this one is really about the fact that tomorrow, February the 22nd, Pacific time, Venus and Pluto will conjunct in Capricorn, very close to the South Node. And really what this indicates more than anything else is conflict and power struggles. And conflicts and power struggles that are temporary in nature. But if you are feeling a sense of conflict with someone, I would like to offer a couple of important points to consider at this point in time. If you are in the middle of or find yourself in the middle of some sort of a conflict or a power struggle. Now this could be simply relationship related, this could be creative or artistic, or it could have a financial component to it, so it could be financially related as well. When you have Venus and Pluto conjunct in there right next to the South Node, the most literal way to look at this is that there is a conflict or a power struggle about something that needs to be released. So whatever it is that is occurring, my best suggestion or advice, given the fact that it is occurring where it is occurring, is to say that somehow it is tied to something that needs to be left behind so that everyone can move forward into whatever it is that makes them happier. Ideally, in a harmonious way, but in certain cases that may not be possible. And it's too early to tell. It's too early to tell. The other thing about this Venus-Pluto conjunction is that it's very difficult at present to advise anyone to not look at power struggles and examine whether or not they are related to crises that were created in 2015, 2016. And you are welcome to take a look at my full moon in Virgo video and the addendum to understand the context in which I'm bringing this up, and to understand that it may be part of the setup that ultimately is going to lead to some sort of healing and solution in April. So to not, because it's Venus and Pluto, and because Venus is moving relatively quickly, and because it is happening next to the South Node, and therefore has a feeling of whatever it is about things that need to be released and put behind us so that we can move forward. And because it is occurring at this particular time, it could, as Mercury is going direct in its shadow period, getting ready to retrograde on March the 5th, 6th, around that new moon, everything indicates that you should pay attention to the power struggle, relationship struggle, monetary struggle, whatever it is, and put it in context for a setup of events that is going to then need to be re-examined while Mercury is retrograde in March, and then achieve some sort of healing or resolution in April. And so the question becomes, can we look at whatever is occurring right now really as a temporary thing that does not lead to some sort of final solution, with the final solution really coming in April? So that's the best that I can do, is to basically say, if you find yourself involved in some sort of a power struggle, is it related to, clearly it will be related to a relationship, conflict, power struggle, arguments, control, a fight for control. Is it related to something creative or beauty related or luxury related or artistic? Is it related to something monetary? Is it possible to view it as something temporary that is part of the setup for things that are going to get re-examined in March and then reach resolution and healing in April? And is it part of something that needs to be released and left behind so that everyone can move forward? And again, I'm going to look at April as a time period when this can happen. Everyone can move forward by the time we get to April with a sense of feeling like we're on our way to leave it all behind. Okay, I will leave it at that. I'll put some links at the end of this video when I process it on YouTube to the full moon videos I just did, and I will be back in a few days with my next Astro Tidbit. Thanks.